All right, and welcome back, everyone, to LSR, and welcome to the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia for the Spanish Grand Prix. We are back with Lightning Speed Racing for a return in Group 2. We are at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia. Like I did mention, we are here with Lightning Speed Racing at the Spanish Grand Prix for Group 2. This is the live stream. So happy to have you joining us in this amazing Grand Prix that we are about to witness here at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia. All right, so let's talk about this track. An amazing circuit, it truly is, all the way over in Barcelona, Spain. A very fantastic circuit, which has been in Formula One for so many years. The first race was back in 1951 with Juan Manuel Fangio winning that Grand Prix. It's located in Barcelona, which is Spain's second biggest city, Madrid being the first. Barcelona is also famous for its amazing architecture and its beautiful art. So let's talk about this circuit. We got 16 turns, 9 to the right, 7 to the left, with a circuit distance of 4.6 kilometers, that's 2.9 miles long. There's also 2 DRS zones to help encourage overtaking, one down the pit straight where we'll see speeds up to 210 miles per hour, and one in between turn 9 and turn 10, which of course is a little bit smaller than the long pit straight that we have DRS on. So we will see some great overtaking opportunities, not just in those DRS zones, but in the corners as well, especially through the first sector where drivers can go side by side into turn 3 like Fernando Alonso some years ago. But the third sector and the second sector can make overtaking a little bit more difficult. So with the track details aside, let's get into the Grand Prix. As I said, we're here at the Spanish Grand Prix at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia. We're back with Lightning Speed Racing and the Group 2 live commentary. This is round 8 of the Season 1 Championship event. This is just 3 rounds remaining of the Group 2 Championship. So after Spain, we head to Italy, to Monza, and then we round out the season in Brazil at Interlagos. So excited to get into the racing here today. We have our normal 18-minute qualifying, and then we head into our 50% race in Italy. Next time out, we'll be returning to the sprint qualifying for the final time this season, so that will be incredibly entertaining. So, you're probably wondering, who am I? Well, I'm Formula Jonah. You can check me out on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. If you guys want to check me out on social media and all that sort of thing. I'm also the league owner, your host, and your commentator for today's stream here in Group 2. So currently we have the championship leader, Elian Bayan, on pole position, current pole position sitter, because we haven't seen too many lap times from a lot of drivers here today. We've only seen 3. And Elian Bayan's got a 16.7, a very fast lap time already that we're seeing these drivers go into. Now, you're probably wondering, what lap time are we going to see in this session? We're probably going to see a 117.2. I think that's kind of where the grid's going to be. But Elian has already gone into this and already said, well, why not? Let's go and into this 1 minute 16. So great to see that. And coming into this race, guys, we got a lot of stuff to look forward to. As I did mention briefly, we have just 3 races remain. This is round 8 out of 10 rounds of this Season 1 championship. And we have that championship decider coming in at Brazil as well. But what's great is that while we have had an incredible season, we have come down to the moment where the championship is coming down to the last few moments of the season, because heading into Spain, the points scored in today's race will be basically affecting the championship. So right now, as we head into Italy, the championship will not be decided in this round. I actually did all the math before we entered into the stream, and I found out that there's no championship decider because whoever scores the max amount of points won't be able to take the championship lead or whatever. Basically, there's no championship decider at this particular race. But in Italy tomorrow, in next week, or actually in 2 weeks' time, we will see a championship decider, unless things change at the Spanish Grand Prix. So what you need to know is that at this race, the points scored for one of these drivers could drastically impact the championship. So this means we're going to get an incredible race, guys. I think we're going to get a really good race out there, and I think we now have to talk about the drivers that are fighting for that championship. Elian Bine, the Williams driver, currently leading the championship with 98 points to his name, is in a battle for the championship between 5 different drivers. Yes, 5 different drivers are battling for this championship, mathematically have a chance of being world champion in Season 1 of LSR. So this means that anyone can really win the championship. But currently, Elian Bine has that lead. He has a pretty big lead over his rival, Senna, who's currently in 11th place, hasn't set a lap time currently, but hopefully will be able to set a lap time very soon. Now, Senna does have 77 points for the Red Bull team. He currently sits second in the championship. And then also we have Electric Envy, Word Cloud, and JCK all in the championship as well. Unfortunately, Electric Envy and JCK are not here today. They weren't able to make the race. But Word Cloud is here. And this will, if he scores some good points today, he'll be able to be in contention for the championship. And he already is, but he's going to be getting some more points. Hopefully. We'll see how that all works out. It is going to be very, very interesting. So coming off of the British Grand Prix, guys, there is a lot of stuff that happened. If you guys did miss out on the Silverstone race that we had last time out in round 7, definitely go check that out. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get up an amazing race, I would say, but that's okay. We had a few glitches with the lobby, which unfortunately led to some unfortunate events, but that's all good. We move on from that. But what has happened is that we have got a new winner in LSR. Breakfast Keen made his debut for AlphaTauri after the previous driver wasn't able to make any races. Breakfast Keen stepped in and won the race. He won the race, guys. He did. He took that British Grand Prix win. It was his first win in LSR, and he became the 4th different driver to win a Grand Prix, the other 3 being Elian, JCK, and Electric Envy in Portugal. So, this does mean, could we see a 5th different winner in LSR if we're heading into that line of different race winners? Hopefully we could see that. And the question is now, if we are going to get a 5th different winner in LSR, who will it be? I'm curious to see what Tepaster could do, the reserve driver for Williams. I know he's very quick. He could be definitely getting a possible race victory. Who else could we see on the grid? Maybe one of the Mercedes drivers, Word Cloud, in 7th place. And Pauly as well, who is making his debut for AlphaTauri as Breakfast Keen's teammate at the Italian Grand Prix. He is driving as a reserve for Mercedes today. But next time out in Italy, he'll be driving for AlphaTauri as a full-time driver for the final 2 races of the season. And then hopefully we move into Season 2, and we'll see him on the grid as a full-time driver throughout the rest of the season, of course. So, we could definitely see one of these guys possibly winning the Grand Prix. I'm excited to see how that all works out. Another driver I want to mention as well is Senna. We talked about him briefly. He has had an amazing season. Red Bull have had a pretty good season in recent races. Senna, like I mentioned previously, is in that chance of being champion. But the question is, will he win? He hasn't won a Grand Prix yet, guys. He's gotten multiple different podiums. He got a podium last time out in Britain. He got P2. He got a podium 2 races ago in Canada. He got P2 in that race as well. And he got a podium in Bahrain 3 races ago. Could he be going for his 4th straight podium? And will it be just that number 1 spot? Will it be P1? We will find out. He has grabbed 2nd. He has grabbed 3rd. Could it be P1 today? We will find out very soon. So currently, as we head into pretty much the halfway mark of the qualifying, we still have some drivers yet to set a lap time. In today's particular session, looks like Blue Rocket, loses the car a little bit, was purple in the 2nd sector, and unfortunately had to back out of that one, as it looks like Beast has joined the session. So that's good as well. I do believe he wasn't able to make the lobby, but he is able to join in qualifying, so we'll get a 17th driver on the grid, so that'll be good as well. But it looks like Blue Rocket's going to head out for another lap. He's got a 118.2. Let's see if he can improve on this particular lap. Let's take it on board with the Ferrari driver as he comes down to turn 1, a very difficult point of the track, as you want to brake right where that little silver tarmac section is on the ground. But he messes up a little bit there. He just didn't get the braking quite right. He didn't get that turning quite right, and unfortunately went off into the gravel, which unfortunately kind of ended his chances of improving on that lap. A little bit of lag there. It looked like he went straight off, but then teleported back on track. Just a little bit of lag there. That's okay, though. It looks like Pauly has just gone a 118.000. A 118 dead there for the Mercedes driver. That is good to see. So Polly puts it ahead of his future teammate Breakfast King. So the AlphaTauri-bound driver looking pretty strong right now. Breakfast King and the AlphaTauri sitting third, with Blue Rocket in fourth and Pasture in fifth for Williams. Let's take it on board with the Williams driver. Maybe he's going to be improving on this lap. Oh, but he validates. He doesn't validate. And that, unfortunately, is the end of that particular lap for Pasture. Unfortunate to see that, but that is the way it goes. So another thing before we move on with the racing, I just want to say, guys, if you are new to the channel and have not already subscribed to this YouTube channel, let's try and get 50 subscribers and then make our way towards 100 subscribers. That would be incredible if we can get near there, or at least above 50 by the end of LSR Season 1. That would be a huge achievement, so thank you very much. If you guys could do that, that would be much appreciated. Also, like the video if you're enjoying the commentary and enjoying the racing out on track here in Group 2. Also, another thing as well, if you have not already, if you're not a driver, not part of the server, and you're new to LSR, please join our Discord server. Please join the league. We would love you to come into the server, either if you're looking to drive or looking to be a commentator or looking just to be part of the community as well. We are not just a league that has driving. We're also a league that has a community of racers. It's just a fun, chill league, of course. And yeah, it would be great if you guys could just join, even just to be a part of the community. So there's a link down in the description, but down below, you'll be able to click that once the live stream has ended. Currently, we're live streaming the race. So yeah, if you guys want to join, definitely do that. There's a link down in the description down below. So let's start reading some of those comments. I saw a few comments come in on our live stream. Let me quickly grab my technology so I can look at all our comments. And, oh, correction, from Breakfast King, I joined in Canada and missed out on the podium by 10th. That's right, I forgot about it. Thank you so much, Breakfast King, for reminding me. Yes, he did join in Canada, and he was super impressive in that, and unfortunately did miss out by just a 10th. You are correct. Thank you so much for correcting me. So this is his second race, or third race as an LSR driver. So, yeah, he will be coming into this looking to get possibly a second race victory. That would be great. He's been incredibly impressive. Yeah, another thing I want to mention as well, guys, if you have someone that's interested in league racing, send in the live stream, copy this link, and send it to one of your friends that is interested in all this sort of thing. That would be very much appreciated. I saw we have almost 10 viewers on the live stream so far, so that's great as well. Hopefully we can get over 10 once the race gets started. So we have 4 minutes left of the qualifying session, and we're ready for these drivers to get underway. Now, remember, a lot of these guys are on the medium compound tires. Some of them are on softs. The majority are actually on softs, but a few of these guys are on mediums. And so that does mean that these medium compound runners, I think they're going to want to go out again on the softs, and that might get them the opportunity to be able to be on pole position. One driver that's got very close to pole position was Not Sir Vapor. He put in a 117.114. Red Bull needs some good points if they're going to be fighting for the Constructors' Championship. His teammates just gone third. Ace Senna, third. The Red Bull team has been on fire throughout the last couple of races. Ace Senna in the Red Bull, third fastest. Not Sir Vapor in the second Red Bull, second fastest. A 117.1 on the soft compound tires. Ace Senna, a 117.667 on the medium compound tires. Meanwhile, Elian Bayan has just put on a set of soft compound tires. He's going for the softs. I think he's going for it. So this is going to be very interesting to see what he can do. I think a few other drivers are out on laps, getting ready to start their lap for today's race. One driver that's just started his lap, it's Blue Rocket. Rocket, unfortunately, had that mistake at T1. Hopefully it goes well for him into the first turn. Let's find out as he comes through the first chicane. Ooh, much better than the previous lap through turn 3. Looking really good so far. Now into turn 4, a very good overtaking opportunity. Want to get right between that curb. Purple sector for Blue Rocket in the first sector. That's looking pretty good for the Ferrari drivers who come down to turn 5 now. Heavy braking zone. You want to make sure you rotate that car as much as possible as Crooner goes third for Aston Martin. The reserve driver, the Group 1 driver for Alpine, goes third fastest. Blue Rocket through the very difficult traction zone, almost losing it as he comes through turn 6 to turn 7. Now to turn 9 we go. He's exiting the curb looking pretty strong as he enters the second DRS zone. Heavy braking zone into a hairpin at the track. The most difficult point as he is purple in the second sector. Blue Rocket's absolutely flying through turn 11. Another traction zone. Aces that particular section of the track. Through turn 12 we go. Gets right between that curb. That's exactly where he needs to be. Hits the curb on the right into turn 13. One of the most difficult points of the track is the chicane right here, but he aces that as well. Gets a little slow off the exit there, but all good. Into the final turn of Catalonia we go. Blue Rocket to the line. Can he go on pole position? He goes P2. He goes P2. 0116.82 is 862. That is the Ferrari driver that goes P2. What an incredible lap that was from Blue Rocket. I think he just missed out on the final turn there. That could have been pole, but will he go again? He might go again. That is going to be absolutely incredible if he's going to be able to do that. And now I have to breathe because that was incredible. I was commentating that the entire time. That was a lot of fun. And now we gotta watch out for the rest of the grid to see if they'll be able to put themselves up into the top 5, maybe top 2. Let's see how this all works out. Breakfast King is on a lap currently. The winner from the British Grand Prix last time out is coming up to a driver. I think that is not on a lap. That's one of the Williams. Could be Tapastra or Elian Bine. I think it's Elian Bine. I think Elian is on the outlap. Yep, he is. And I think he's going to get out of the way. He's weaving those tires. He's got to make sure he gets out of the way of Breakfast King, who's coming up to him now. He's going to go off the track. That's good there. So Breakfast King will continue on with his lap. Let's see if he's going to be able to grab possibly a top 5, top 3. I think that's where he's going to be. Let's find out as we just reached 10 live viewers. That is incredible. Thank you guys. Keep it up. Keep up the great work. Breakfast King into turn 16 we go. Let's find out if he's going to be able to be on pole position to the line now. He goes P5, does put it up into the top 5. It is not good enough for pole, but it is P5 for the AlphaTauri driver. Meanwhile, that is a massive crash for Not Sir Vapor. And that is at, what part of the track is that at? That is at turn 13, I do believe. What happened there? Oh dear. I wonder if a crash with Mix Mango and Not Sir Vapor happened. What happened there? I've got no idea, but that car was up in the air. A lot of action happening on the end of qualifying here, even cars up in the air. That is incredibly surprising. I wonder if there's some sort of crash there between the two. Not exactly sure. Elian on a lap. I don't know if anyone else is going to be able to improve on their times. I think Paulie has just spun it, so I don't think he's improving on his time. Next to come across the line will be Optics in the Alfa Romeo. Coming to the line now, what can he do? He puts it P7. Good lap from the Alfa Romeo. Danny next to the line now for McLaren, the reserving for the McLaren. As he comes up to the line, puts it P6. Good lap from Danny there. Next to the line would be Blue Rocket, but he's invalidated. So whatever happens here, even though Elian Bine has invalidated, it is going to be pole position for the Williams driver. The championship leader takes pole, and this is exactly what he needs to start off the Spanish Grand Prix. To start on pole, Elian Bine is on pole for the Spanish Grand Prix. He's got Blue Rocket and Not Sir Vapor in P3. That is an incredible qualifying. What an exciting one. Now on to the race. All right, so we have 40 seconds left of the little screen here. We're waiting for two drivers either to retire or to just end it off. Either way, it should be good heading into this. Hopefully we don't want to get any glitches. We've had that in the past, but that's okay. We will see what happens. We got 20 seconds till we head into the formation lap. I'm just hoping we get a good race, guys. I'm sure we will. I think it's going to be an incredible race. Spain has always hosted some incredible racing. It is a very tight turn one, so these drivers have to make sure that they are just making sure that they are respectful of all the other drivers side by side with them, and making sure that they just go alongside and keep it clean, all that sort of thing. And the timer has stopped because Crooner, I think, is in the pit lane. Hopefully, this doesn't affect anything. It shouldn't affect anything. And oh, there we're good. Okay, we're good. We are all good. So now we head into the race. So P1 for Elian Bine, the championship leader. This is exactly what he needs. It is pole position for Williams on the mediums as well. That is pretty impressive from Elian Bine. Blue Rocket, I'm not sure if that is his nationality, but if he is Spanish, congrats to him at his home Grand Prix. He is taking P2 for Ferrari. Hopefully it ends up being P2 in the race or even higher. We'll see how that works out. Not Sir Vapor is P3 for Red Bull. Great to see him up there as well. Crooner in P4, Breakfast King in P5, Asana down in P7 on the medium compound tires. Now remember, he is on that championship battle with Elian Bine, same with Worried Cloud. So the three of them will hopefully get a nice little battle there for the race. We'll see how that all works out. So now we head into the Grand Prix. Grab a snack or something like that. Get ready for an amazing race here in Spain at LSR Lightning Speed Racing. Like I mentioned previously, if you're new to the YouTube channel and you want to see more LSR content, subscribe to see more. We have Group 2 content. We're also getting commentary for Group 1. Hopefully tomorrow we'll be getting that, and that'll be great as well. We haven't been able to get consistent commentary for the Group 1 streams as well, but I can tell you guys it's going to be absolutely incredible. Hopefully my race goes well. I drive in that division, so hopefully it all goes well. I'm not too great at Spain. I love the track, but I'm not too great at it. But yeah, we'll see how that all works out. But yeah, definitely subscribe to see more content on Group 2, Group 1 as well. We got some exciting announcements for Season 2 as well. So a lot of stuff coming in, guys. It's going to be really, really exciting. So, Formation Lap is going. We have just reached 10 live subscribers as well. That's great to see. Another live viewer has joined, so thank you very much for joining. Continue to stay with us as we get ready for the LSR Grand Prix. 17 drivers. This is great, especially since it's the end of the season. Usually attendance kind of drops off for racing, but the attendance is keeping up. We're seeing great racing out on track. So let's do the formation lap and let's do the rundown of the grid before we head into the first lap of the Spanish Grand Prix. So Elian Bine is on pole position. The championship leader has got a chance of winning the world championship next time out in Italy. These points do matter if he's going to be able to do that. Blue Rocket in the Ferrari is alongside Elian in P2 for Scuderia Ferrari, with Not Sir Vapor and Crooner in P3 and P4. Great to see those two drivers in third and fourth. Looking down the rest of the grid, Breakfast King joins Danny on the third row of the grid with Asana in the Red Bull in P7 in that championship fight with Elian Bine. He's got Optics in the Alfa Romeo sitting P8, and all Mercedes 9th and 10th on the 5th row of the grid. Pauly in 9th, the AlphaTauri bound driver, is starting on the medium compound tires, and then the championship contender Worried Cloud is in P10. Husky in the AlphaTauri alongside Tapasture in the Williams starting the medium compound tires with Fireball, and then we got Fedora in the Alpine alongside his teammate Yak, if I'm not mistaken. And then Mix Mango is in the Ferrari starting alongside Beast on the last row of the grid. So guys, it's time to go for the LSR Spanish Grand Prix here in Group 2. Season 1, Round 8 of this championship. I'm Formula Jonah, your commentator, your host, the owner of the league, and the person that's going to be commentating to you for today's race. I hope you guys are excited for this one. Drivers, I hope you guys are excited for this one as well. Let's get a good race. Let's start off the Spanish Grand Prix well, and let's get a fun one. So, the drivers are ready to go. The formation lap is over. It is time for the Group 2 race. These drivers have been waiting a week for the Spanish Grand Prix to get underway, and now it is going to. So, the fiber lights are about to go out as we head into the LSR Spanish Grand Prix. The fiber lights are out. And away we go for the great racing here today at the Spanish Grand Prix. It's a really good start for Blue Rocket. Great start for Elian Bine. Blue Rocket tries to go side by side with the Williams driver. The Red Bull of Not Sir Vapor and Crooner are side by side as well. But Blue Rocket now ahead of Elian Bine on the soft compound tires. Great to see that. Senna. Oh, as Crooner is around. A Romain Grosjean incident there. Crooner's round. Unfortunate to see that. And that's also Fireball round as well. The two Aston Martins round they go. The two Red Bulls now third and fourth, but it is the battle for the race lead. Alien Bion trying to go round the outside. This is also a great start for Not Sir Vapor and Asena. Asena now up to P4. The two AlphaTauris fifth and sixth as well. Mix Mango up to seventh place with Tapaxture as well. Great start for him as Alien Bion takes the lead of the Spanish Grand Prix. That was great. Not Sir Vapor now challenging after Blue Rocket. Blue Rocket's got better straight line speed, but Not Sir Vapor is trying it round the outside. Asena further behind, but the two Red Bulls looking to pounce on the Ferrari as Breakfast King is involved as well. Mix Mango in the Ferrari and Husky as well. Tapaxture is looking for the move on Husky as we come down to around the chicane we go. Let's keep an eye on the race leaders. Alien Bion has a 7/10 gap lead over Blue Rocket, Not Sir Vapor, and Asena. The two Red Bulls right behind as we enter the second lap of the Spanish Grand Prix. That was a perfect start for pretty much everyone. Unfortunately, Crooner and Fireball, I think, were tangled in some incident there. Optics, Beast, and Worry Cloud into the pit lane. Looks like wing change for Worry Cloud. Unfortunately, the championship contender is in the pit lane. Unfortunate to see that, of course, as that is one of the Alpines. I think round that might be X-Yak in the Alpine. Yes, I do believe it is. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. But up at the front, Alien still leads away. And now second gap to Blue Rocket. The Red Bull of Not Sir Vapor still right behind. They're pretty much all separated by around 6 or 5 tenths. Looking pretty good so far. And Mix Mango right behind Breakfast King on those medium compound tires. Now remember, the softs are going to be faster than the mediums. So right now, the softs are going to be a faster tire. So I wonder if maybe this will be team orders kind of thing between certain drivers that are running softs and mediums. Kind of like Red Bull situation right now. I wonder if Not Sir Vapor is going to want to stay ahead. I don't know what Red Bull are thinking here with their particular strategy. Asena is in the championship contention though. So I don't know if they're going to want to swap those two drivers around because Asena is in contention for the championship. We will see. Asena is getting pretty close to Not Sir Vapor. He's got a lot of straight line speed, and I think he's going to try and go for it. Here he goes on his teammate. Vapor is going to move down to fourth. Asena up in a third. Asena was using some ERS, I think. I think he knew that this was the time to pounce on his teammate. Oh, that's Blue Rocket spinning around at the chicane there of turn 2. That is the Ferrari that was in second position. Now has wing damage, and that is absolutely not what the Ferrari driver need, and this is absolutely terrible for Blue Rocket as he's going to unfortunately have to pit and going to be really far down the grid. Oh, this is devastation for the Ferrari driver. Crooner tries to get past. Blue Rocket has got so much wing damage he can't really turn that car around, and this is just absolutely not what he needed in today's race. It's how it goes though, but of course, it is absolutely not what you want to see. Mix Mango looking for the move on Breakfast King. Down into turn 10 we go. The Ferrari's going to send it down the inside. Makes the move. Breakfast King's going to try for the switchback maneuver. They're going to go side by side down into turn 11. Oh, there's a little bit of contact. Breakfast King is spinned around. He's going to get back on track. That didn't quite work out for the both of them. And it didn't really work out for Breakfast King. Unfortunately, he was there. Mix Mango kind of had the line. I kind of think that's a racing incident. Unfortunately, Breakfast King is down to P11, though. He's going to have to make sure he cools those tires down and gets back into the race. But yeah, that was unfortunate. Unfortunate to see that. Side-by-side never really works out right there, but that's okay, as we have a nice battle for P6 right now. They're going to go 3 wide. They're going to go 3 wide. Down to turn 1 we go. Oh my goodness, that was brilliant racing between the 3 drivers. Danny gets ahead. Husky down to 7th. Polly down to 8th. They were 3 wide at some stage. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. These guys keep it up. Keep up the good work, guys. This is amazing. Keep up the great work, guys. But Polly is going to keep it going. He's going to try and send it down the inside on Husky. There he goes, the Mercedes driver. He will be taking Husky's car. Next race is in P7 now. Husky's going to want to try and fight back, though. He's going to want to try and get ahead. Oh, as Paulie gets a 3-second time penalty. Ooh, that's not going to be good for his chances in getting some decent points in today's race. Unfortunate to see that, but that's okay. That's how it goes. 3-second time penalties are going to be happening. We are running strict corner cutting, by the way, guys, if you were unfamiliar on what corner cutting we were running. By the way, the top 5. Oh, that is the AlphaTauri of Husky around. No, he was running so good. He was in P7, I do believe it was. Maybe P8, can't tell exactly. As Tapasture has just set the fastest lap of the race. And here goes Mix Mango on Not Sir Vapor. The Ferrari now moves himself up into third. I wonder if those softs are just not really working out for Not Sir Vapor. Doesn't look like they're working out too well as Tapasture goes a little bit wide. Not Sir Vapor, it seems like he's going for the move though. He wants to get that position back. He wants to make this a double Red Bull podium. I don't know. We'll see how this all works out. Mix Mango started, I think, at the back of the grid. I think he started down in P16, and he's now up to third. Oh, he's having a little bit of lag, though. We saw a little red X next to his name. Unfortunate to see that. Hopefully the internet issue will fix itself. Hopefully it will. I'm sure it will, but we'll see how that all works out. Not Sir Vapor has DRS range, but he goes a little bit wide there. That might affect his racing line to try and use the DRS on Mix Mango. But so far, it's looking really well. It's looking really good right now, guys. We're having a great race so far. And up at the front, we are actually having a nice race. Because the thing is that Alien Bine and Ace Senna are championship contenders, and now they're sitting P1 and P2. So this is looking really good. But what Ace Senna needs to do is catch up to Alien Bine and get past. As Not Sir Vapor gets a 3-second time penalty, that could affect his racing line out of that particular corner, because now here comes Tapasture using that ERS. Let's get telemetry on. There we go. He's now trying to get past Not Sir Vapor, who's defending that line. Tapasture goes to the other side of the track. They're side by side, and he's going to get that position. He's going to try and go around the outside, and he has got that position off of Not Sir Vapor. I wonder if those softs are just not really working out for Not Sir Vapor. Ooh, you can see him just struggling. I think he's struggling for grip on those soft compound tires, because you see, guys, the softs don't last for long around here. The preferred strategy is usually a medium to hard or a soft, medium soft. That's another strategy as well. So the softs only last around here for around 8 laps. That's something that until they start like extremely degrading. It seems like Not Sir Vapor's tires are already starting to degrade a little bit, and that's affecting his grip into certain corners like this one. He's going a little bit wider than Tapasture, and the driver was ahead. You saw that Not Sir Vapor, it seems like the softs are just, he was going a little bit too wide. That is the degradation right there, guys. It is just tire wear. It's just how it goes. It's, of course, unfortunate, but that is racing. That is racing. So anyway, moving on, what can we talk about in today's race? I think we have a nice battle. I think Danny has come into the pit lane. I wonder why. Maybe he got wing damage, as Mix Mango gets a 3-second time penalty. Danny is trying to battle with Yakas. Oh, that is Crooner or Fireball. That is Fireball off the track at turn 12. Oh, he spun it off a little bit there. That's unfortunate. That's the way it goes, though. Oh, hold on. I want to catch back up to the battle for third now. Mix Mango on Ace Senna. Oh, looks like Mango's maybe struggling for tire wear as well, or maybe he is running a lower downforce setting. If you run a higher downforce setting, then you're going to be having more grip and more speed through the corners, and you need a lot of high downforce here. Further down the grid, we got Danny on the Alpine. There we go. Danny has moved himself ahead and up into 11th position. Great to see that. Good battling. Oh, that's a little bit too much from Yak there. He kind of cut the corner there. That could be a penalty. He's got to make sure that he doesn't cut that corner. I wonder if that was a mistake and he was rejoining the track, though. Kind of looks like it. Maybe he's going wide, like this. Oh, just went a little too wide and unfortunately spun the car. It's all going to be good. Meanwhile, Mix Mango, Ace Senna, and Tapasture are having a nice battle for second. Mix Mango now has the DRS on Ace Senna, using that ERS as well, as Danny is retired. That could bring out a virtual or full course safety car. It is a full course safety car that has been deployed. Danny is now out of the Grand Prix, and that is at turn 9, I do believe. Let's ride on board with the Alpine and see what happened. That's super unfortunate for Danny, who was running a really good race, hit pit early. And, ooh, that is right in the middle of the track as well. I wonder if he, maybe just spun off a little bit, went too wide. That could be the case. But a lot of people are coming to the pit lane. Looks like Not Sir Vapor came into the pit lane as well. I must have missed that somewhere. But now that the full course safety cars come out, this has really changed a lot of things, guys. Because now, all these guys will be trying to... Now, I don't know, what do they want to put? Do they want to pit and put on different... Oh, Optics gets a drive-through penalty. Optics with the drive-through penalty. That's not good. That's not good for his race, of course. I'll go back to what I was saying. Do these guys want to pit? I don't know. Do we want to... Are we going to see these drivers pit anytime soon? Maybe one driver will take a risk. I would personally stay out if they're going for the medium to hard. But to be honest, actually, now that I rethink it, it actually might be a better situation if they pit now. Because if they pit now, they can go on softs, maybe even mediums, and then go for another tire. A two-stop is the better situation at this point. But this is kind of mixed things up. This is good. We are seeing a really good race now because now we have that safety car. Now we're going to get that really interesting battle between Asana and Ellie and Bayern. Mix Mango coming through the field as well. To Pasture as well. What happened here? Mix Mango and Asana swap positions. How did that happen? I've got no idea how that happened. I wonder if Asana maybe spun it a little bit and then Mix Mango just had to go ahead, of course, because that's what the game was saying. Not exactly sure. Crooner has stayed out. He will take the lead of the Spanish Grand Prix. That is very interesting. I wonder if that's the best situation for Crooner, if he stays out on those 8-lap-old softs. You know what? That actually might be pretty good for him because, well, it might be pretty good, but the thing is that the soft tires are going to degrade a little bit because he is going to be up in the race lead, but those tires might degrade in the next few laps. So, I don't know. It could work out or could not. It's a really interesting situation. We'll see how it goes. I'm Crooner's teammate in another league, and we always have some awesome conversations between, like, strategy and stuff like that, and I trust his strategy completely at all times, you know? So, we do work really well as teammates, actually. So, yeah, I don't know what he's planning here, but it's good. It's going to be good. We'll see how that all works out. Let's see what happens. What were we going to talk about? There was something I wanted to say. Oh, yeah. I want to say the Mercedes driver, Paulie, has just pit onto the softs. He has chosen to go for the soft compound tires. Everyone else is pretty much on the mediums, besides him and Fireball and Beast as well, and Yak as well. And maybe Worried Cloud. No, Worried Cloud's going on the mediums as well. So it looks like Yak and Paulie are on the softs, where Fireball, Beast, and Optics are on the hards. Interesting. Okay. And then everyone else is on the mediums, and then Crooner's on those 8-lap-old softs. That's interesting. I wonder how that's going to affect strategy, because for hard runners, they'll probably want to go to the end of the race. That's probably how that's going to work out. For soft runners, they're definitely going to have to pit, but they're probably going to have to pit onto the mediums. As Crooner comes in the pits, oh no, I wonder if that was a mistake or something like that. Oh, I wonder if maybe the safety car didn't, I don't know what was going on there. Crooner decides to come into the pit lane. Kind of surprising, actually. I mean, I guess it's, but he should have probably pit a lap earlier. I don't know what that was exactly about, but I mean, that's the right call now. Now that I see it, it is the right call because putting on the medium tires is probably the better situation, especially because those softs are going to be kind of worn out. I also want to find out what happened between Mix Mango and Asena. Not exactly sure. I wonder if the stewards are going to look into that situation or not. We may have to look into that. I'm not exactly sure. But it's not really going to affect too much. I mean, it'll affect track position and all that sort of thing, but there's nothing you can really do about it if you guys get what I mean. So, yeah, it looks like the safety car will most likely come into the pit lane either this lap or the next lap, and then we'll get the racing underway, and, yeah. I can't wait for the rest of the race, guys. All right, so we're going to get one more lap of the safety car because I do believe 2 more drivers haven't been able to catch up to that, so that's okay. It will definitely catch up, and then we'll get the safety car in the probably this lap. That's probably when we'll get that in, as it looks like Fedora is coming into the pit lane. Not exactly sure why. Let's see. What happened to the Alpine? He's coming into the pit lane for a set of mediums, and I do believe a wing change as well. That's what's going on. Wing change for the Alpine crew. Unfortunate to see that, of course, but that is completely okay. Wonder if he got damaged maybe to contact with, like, I don't know, 12th or 11th place, somewhere around there. Kind of, that's where he was. Probably something that happened, but, all right, so we have a few comments coming in. We have Simon. I wonder if that's to Pasture. Not exactly sure. But yeah, it looks like he said that Senna basically wanted to dummy Mango, and by doing that, Mango managed to overtake him before entering the pits. I wonder if that was like maybe like a unfortunate situation where maybe a Senna was like trying to I don't know, like maybe think like he was going to stay out and Mixed Mango was going to follow him. Maybe that's what was happening, but then Mixed Mango would kind of overtake it. It kind of seemed like it was like planned wrong in that way between the two drivers, but it looks like it all kind of worked out in the end. There's no problems there. So we also have another comment coming in from Danny, who I do believe did retire from the race. My luck at Spain is nowhere to be seen. Oh, I'm so sorry, mate. I know you were having a great race. I hope to see you in the next one. You were having such a great race. I know luck doesn't happen all the time. Good luck and all that sort of thing. But it looks like it didn't really go your way in today's race. But that's okay. Move forward. Always be confident and head into the next one even stronger. Gotta say, luck is never on my side for this race. Every time I come into like turn 9 or something like that, my car just wants to say, I don't want to see you anymore. I just want to leave completely. Safety car is coming into the pit lane though, and oh, Alien spun! No, Alien spun! No way! The championship leader has spun it! This is madness! Madness on lap 11! The safety car has come in, and Alien Bayern, the championship leader, has spun it! Also, Fedora has spun it as well! Mix Mango take the lead of the Spanish Grand Prix! What drama on lap 12! The championship leader spun it! He got too close on the safety car restart! He got too close to the curb there, and spun the car around! This is drama! This puts it back into Asenna's hands. This puts it into Asenna's hands. The championship. This will give him more points than Alien Bayern currently. Alien's down to P15. 15. He's gonna have to recover from this. He's gonna have to. Oh my goodness, I can't believe this has just happened, guys. Mix Mango leads the race from Asenna to Pastor and Polly, not Sir Vapor, in P5. This is drama on lap 12 as we have Blue Rocket in the Ferrari, who has just spun around, I do believe, at turn 7 and 8. Not exactly sure what happened there, but he did spin around. But I cannot believe this has happened, guys. I cannot believe it. Alien Bayern has spun it. It just didn't go. It didn't go his way. As Husky has also spun it as well at turn 11, I do believe. Turn 10. Sorry, turn 10. Oh, that's super unfortunate for Husky as well. But I can't believe what's happened. Alien Bayern, the championship leader, has spun it, and unfortunately, is down to P14. This gives the opportunity Asenna to be world champion, but Alien. This will go on to the next round, definitely, but this might give Asenna more points, and then it could go on to the final round at Brazil. We will find out how that works out, but we're now heading in to turn 4. Mix Mango leads us away. Oh, that's Polly around! The Mercedes driver has spun it around. We caught that perfectly on camera, actually. Unfortunate to see that, though, for the Mercedes driver. He has spun it around, and it is not really working out for him right now. Oh no, I wonder if he just went a little bit too wide, maybe running a lower downforce setting. Oh, spins it a little bit there, but it's all good. Polly will continue on, and he'll continue on with the race. He'll have to make a recovery drive like Alien Bayern is doing currently right now. But it is not over for Alien, it's not over. Oh, Polly has spun it again. And it's not really looking great right now. I was going to say it's not over, but he has spun it. And that's really far away from the track. Oh dear, I wonder if he's got, he's got a 10-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. What has just happened there? I've got no idea. That is incredibly weird. The stewards will most likely get rid of that 10-second time penalty because that is that's something that the game kind of glitched out with. As Alien Bayern has at the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, he's coming through the field, guys. He is going for it. I wouldn't be surprised if Alien Bayern makes it back up into the top 10. I would not be surprised. Crooner is now on Breakfast King, so putting onto the medium tires actually kind of worked out for him. He's on fresher tires than anyone else in the top 10. He's on the back of Breakfast King in the Aston Martin car, and he's looking really strong right now. Crooner's doing a great job for Aston Martin. So we'll see how this works out. It's going to be really good to see how this race turns out, guys. I mean, we're halfway into the race, and we still have pretty much a long way to go. But a lot of drama has happened, and so far we're getting an amazing race. I'd say one of the best races in LSR in terms of just like consistent racing. There's been no incidents so far, which is great to see as well. We're just getting some awesome racing out on track, so that's great to see. Looks like Mix Mango does have that 3-second time penalty, though, so that could affect his end result. Senna might be winning the Grand Prix, but here comes Crooner on Breakfast King. He's got the DRS. Breakfast King trying to defend the inside line, but he knows that Crooner's got a lot more speed with the DRS. He's got fresher tires as well, and Crooner's just going to fly past and go up into P5, so that's great for him. He moves himself up into 5th position. In the Spanish Grand Prix, Breakfast King will look to fight back, though. He'll look to continue to battle with Crooner. As Blue Rocket and Worry Cloud swap positions. Worry Cloud in contention for that championship as Elian Bayan gets a 3-second time penalty. Elian's looking to make the move on Worry Cloud. Worry Cloud is a little bit wide. That allows Elian to try and get the move on the Mercedes driver. They're side by side coming down into turn 4 we go. Elian gets the move, and that was a very good move from Elian Bayan. Moves himself up into the top 10 and ahead of his championship rival. One of his championship rivals, because he's also got Senna and JCK as well. And Elian will look to try and make the move on Blue Rocket next. So he's coming up to the Ferrari driver. I don't think he's going to send. He's going to wait for the second DRS straight, or actually what would be the first DRS straight once they enter lap 16. Meanwhile, though, Senna has catched up to Mix Mango. You can see it on board with the Red Bull driver for just a little bit. So the number 12 Red Bull will look to get ahead of the number 12 Ferrari. They're both running the number 12 car. I love the number 12. It's my number as well, actually. Here comes Senna on Mix Mango trying to make the move, and let's see if he can do it. Mix Mango gets a pretty okay exit. I would say equal to Senna. Senna may have gotten a little bit of a better exit out of that particular corner. So it was all good pretty much both ways. Now they are separated by around 0.5 of a second. Remember, they are on similar pace. They're on similar tire wear. They have pretty similar ERS. It looks like Senna has a little bit more. He's got 83, and Mix Mango has around 50. So there is a pretty significant difference, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, that is the Alpine. That's Yek in the Alpine that has just spun it around. Unfortunate to see that, as it looks like Fedora and Optics having a nice battle as well for 14th. As it looks like Elian Bayan has made the move on Blue Rocket. He has got past the Ferrari now and moves himself up into 9th position now. Now he's got to chase after Beast and Fireball, the Haas and the Aston Martin driver. Let's see how this works out. Beast running a good race. We haven't talked about him a lot in today's race, but he is actually running a really good race. He's the new Haas driver. Oh, he does get a 3-second time penalty, though. He went a little bit too wide. But he is running a decent race, especially since it is his debut in LSR. So great to see that as well. He is good at getting some good points, hopefully, for the Haas team. That'll be good to see. Elian trying to chase after Beast, who's actually trying to send it on Fireball. He was looking for the move, then backed off, though, but Fireball spins it around. Fireball spins it around. Oh, he got a little bit too much on the curb there. Unfortunate to see. It's a reset to track as well. But unfortunate to see that as Not Sir Vapor. Ooh, looks like this. Elian Bayan and Beast side by side. Great to see that. They'll continue their battle. Not Sir Vapor and Crooner also side by side. Crooner got up into 4th. Crooner's making his way through the field. Blue Rocket is now trying to chase after Beast for P8. This is turning into be a very entertaining Grand Prix. Beast got a little bit of a poor exit out of that particular section. Blue Rocket is now all over the back of that Haas driver. He's now starting to chase after Beast, but Beast has got the DRS. I don't think there's going to be any dive bombs here. Nope, there's not. Good. That's good to see. Elian Bayan now up to 7th now and starting to chase after Breakfast King. He's got a long ways to go, though. 6 seconds. That's a big gap in F1 terms. As Crooner gets a 3-second time penalty. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Not Sir Vapor did get the DRS, though, so that's good as well. Oh, Mix Mango! 3-second time penalty. He now is 6 seconds time penalties. He now has 6 seconds. And that's super unfortunate for the Ferrari driver. And unfortunate to see that, of course. He's going to be struggling a little bit with trying to keep ahead of his rivals. Senna is still 9 tenths behind. Oh, is that the Alpine? has spun off, I do believe. He's in 16th at the moment. I think he spun off at turn 6, if I'm not mistaken. Just before turn 6. Unfortunate to see that, but that's okay. That's how it goes in racing. Not Sir Vapor, a second 3-second time penalty. No, a third 3-second time penalties. He now has 9 seconds time penalties. That's not gonna that's gonna hurt his race a little bit. But he still has to try and get past Kruner, though. That Red Bull and the Aston Martin will have a nice battle here. Oh, not Sir Vapor loses the car. Oh, he just got a little bit too much on the curb. Hopefully he doesn't lose too much time. And he's going to come out right behind Ellie and Bayern. It's not over yet, but he did lose a little bit of time there to his rivals. Unfortunate to see that, but that's okay. That's how it goes. Oh, is that Ziak that has retired? What happened there? Let's run on board with his teammate. He has crashed out in the same place that Danny has, and that is another safety car. A second safety car has come out. And this is actually perfect for everyone that is on the medium compound tires, because they can kind of pit and just put on another set of mediums and maybe even hards, actually. Probably mediums. That would probably be the better situation. And then just go to the end of the Grand Prix. This is going to be perfect, guys. I think we're going to get a really good race. And we're just waiting for everyone to come into the pit lane. All right, so we are now having our second safety car, and what has happened is that Ace Senna has chosen to stay out on 10-lap old medium compound tires. Mix Mango has now pit for the soft, same with Teppaxter and Kruner, all on the soft compound tires now, but they will most likely not make it to the end. I don't know how that's going to work. They might make it to the end, but it's going to be really difficult. So I see Ace Senna's strategy here. This has also brought Ellie and Bayern back in the mix as well. While he does have 6 seconds time, or 3-second time penalties, he does still have a chance of winning this Grand Prix. He does still have a chance. Breakfast King doesn't have any penalties. Teppaxter doesn't have any penalties, but he is on the soft compound tires. So I don't know how these softs will work out, guys. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think about those soft compound tires. And I know we're quite late into the race, but if you guys want, send in some predictions as well, if you guys feel like you want to. Alrighty, right. So, we just are waiting for the safety car coming into the pit lane. And I guess we're just waiting for everyone to catch up to the safety car as well. Also, if you guys have any questions, send them down in the comments down below while we have this moment. If you guys do have any questions about the league or anything like that, please let me know. So yeah, just let me know down in the comment section below if you guys do have any questions. 5-second penalty for not Sir Vapor. Severe collision with Blue Rocket. What happened there? I've got no idea what happened there. And wait, hold on a second. Wait. Oh yeah, never mind. I thought they were not next to each other on track, but they are. Not exactly sure what happened there. I wonder if the stewards will look into that and maybe remove that penalty or something like that. We will find out in due time. We have a question. What is the next race? I can answer that. That is going to be Monza. It's going to be the Italian Grand Prix at the Autodromo Nazionale de Monza circuit. Thank you for your question. Yes, we will be racing at Monza in round 9. Safety car in this lap, meanwhile. Yeah, we'll be racing at Monza. That will be in 2 weeks' time. We have a break right after this one, as we have, it's every other week this league runs. And then we have Monza, and then we get another break, and then we have Brazil, and that's the end of the season. And then we will spread out some more info on what's to come after that. There are some good surprises, guys. There's a lot of exciting stuff coming in for I don't want to say anything because I don't want to spoil anything, but it is going to be a lot of fun, guys. So I'll read your comments in just a little bit because we're ready to get this race underway. Ace Senna is about to go. Let's just see where he's going to go. I think he's going to go just off the exit. Yes, he goes right there, just off the exit. Gets a pretty good start off Mix Mango, but Mix Mango gets an even better start on those soft compound tires. He's trying to challenge Ace Senna. Down to turn 1 we go. Who's going to get ahead? Is it Mix Mango? Is it Ace Senna for the race lead? Here we go. Here goes the Ferrari down the inside. Mix Mango gets the position. Up into first position now. Crooner now trying to go round the outside into Pastor as well. The Aston Martin trying to get ahead. To Pastor trying to get ahead of Asena, who's on those old 12-lap-old medium compound tires. Was that the right decision for Asena? I'm not exactly sure. And now Alien Bine is trying to challenge, no, that's actually not Sir Vapor, trying to challenge Breakfast King. Alien Bine is trying to challenge Blue Rocket. It's Tapastra and Asena side by side down into turn 7. You don't see a lot of moves right here. And that was clean racing between the two of them. Tapastra, Asena keeps the position for now. But I'm sure they will continue battling. Crooner trying to make the move as well. Breakfast King right behind. Not Sir Vapor right there as well. There goes the Mercedes of Warwick, or no, Corrupt Polly on Fireball. And oh, that's Crooner. Crooner around. Was there contact? Was there a spin? Not exactly sure, but Crooner is around, and that is unfortunate for the Aston Martin driver. He is around. And that car, oh, Breakfast King, not Sir Vapor. Oh my goodness. Major crash there. There was a car that went over the top. What happened there? What car was that? What happened there? Not Sir Vapor, and who was that? Blue Rocket, not exactly sure, but they were side by side in the chicane. That wasn't gonna work out. It definitely was not gonna work out, but I don't know. I wonder if there's gonna be some talking over that. Oh, Alien and Blue Rocket, a little bit of contact there. Not sure exactly what happened. Alien will get ahead for now. The stewards may want to look into that particular part of the race. To Pasture got ahead of Asena meanwhile, but that was crazy. What exactly happened there? Not Sir Vapor and I think Polly made contact. I think one of the cars went over the top of the Red Bull. I kind of saw something when I was riding on board with Not Sir Vapor. Unfortunately, I did not see exactly what happened, but they were side by side through the chicane, and it didn't seem to work out very well. You don't want to go side by side through that chicane. It was never going to work out. Unfortunate to see that, of course. I don't know if the stewards will, I'm sure the stewards will look into that one, so that's okay. We only have one incident so far, I think. We are now entering the last 10 laps of this race. To Pasture has just set the fastest lap of the race and pretty much has the best chance of winning this one. And also, who else was there? Oh, Asena. Asena is on 14-lap-old medium compound tires. He is in contention also for the race victory as well. But besides that, I think everyone's kind of spaced out. We got a pretty big gap between everyone. They're all kind of separated. Not a lot of overtakes going on right now. I think Crooner's actually trying to make a move on Optics, though. I think that's our closest battle. Might be also the battle between Blue Rocket and Alien Bayan. Not exactly sure, though. Unfortunately, not Sir Vapor down in P14. I'm not sure exactly what happened to him. I think, oh, that's right. He had the contact at the chicane. I don't know what was going on there, but one car did go over the top of the Red Bull. I'm pretty sure of that. It looked like it was ghosted, though. I'll have to watch the replays and see exactly what happens. If you guys know exactly what happened there, let me know that down in the comments section down below. So we now enter just about lap 25. We have Crooner on Optics now. There goes the Aston Martin on the Alfa Romeo. They're side by side. Keep it clean, guys, through this particular section. Crooner gets ahead. The Alfa Romeo yields. That's good racing between the two. Great to see that. All right, we also have another question coming in. Do you change the format, the race format, every season, or is it the same calendar? It is a different format. We have a very different calendar each season. This is only our first season, but next season we will have a very different calendar. New races. Some of the races will not be on the calendar. I don't believe Spain will be on the calendar, so we'll have to see. Season 3 might have something, but yeah, there is going to be a different format or a different race format pretty much every once in a while. We have the sprint qualifying coming up in Monza in just a little bit as well. So that'll be fun. That'll be our third sprint race. So that'll be a lot of fun. But we do have some exciting stuff coming in for the next race. Or for the next season, sorry. Anyway, moving on. Let's see, what can we talk about? I think we can talk about Worried Cloud on Beast right now. Blue Rocket got a 3-second time penalty. A lot of people are getting penalties. I think it's just that end stage of the race. They're all kind of tired. You know, it's been a long race, and they're just like, oh, I can't take control of this car. Sometimes they maybe like lose the car or something like that. Just go a little bit too wide. Focus can be a little hard when you're running such an intense race that's so entertaining, you know. It can be very difficult to keep focus for an entire 33 laps, guys. It is a very difficult thing to do. Worried Cloud is on Beast. He's looking to get some good points in today's race to stay in contention for the championship. It is going to be pretty hard, especially with his championship contenders Ace Senna and Alien Bayan up in further higher positions. As Worried Cloud does make the move, moves himself up into 7th, so great to see that. Meanwhile, Alien Bayan is trying to make the move on Breakfast King. So here comes the Williams on the AlphaTauri. He's going to try and make that move very soon. 26 out of 33, guys. We just have a few laps remaining of the Spanish Grand Prix. Tapastre has now closed that gap to just under a second to Mixed Mango. So I think he's starting to chase after the Ferrari. Ooh, it's Blue Rocket and Alien Bayan and Worried Cloud all get 3-second time penalties simultaneously. As Tapastre sets a purple sector in the second sector. Tapastre's absolutely flying right now. So one Williams got pole. The second Williams might be getting the win here. Let's find out in just a little bit. But of course, Tapastre is a reserve driver, so any reserves. Oh, he gets a penalty! Tapastre gets a penalty! No way! Tapastre just got a penalty! This could throw the result back into Ace Senna's hands. If he gains just 3 or 4 tenths, he will win the race. But he is losing a lot of time to Tapastre. What Ace Senna has to hope for is that Tapastre and Mixed Mango lose so much time on the soft compound tires at the end of the Grand Prix, which is absolutely possible. But it's going to be really hard. We will see how that all works out. This is going to be huge, guys. It could be Tapastre. It could be Ace Senna. Who knows who's going to win the Grand Prix? And looks like Beast has got ahead of Worried Cloud. He was a little deep into that particular section. So great to see these two guys going at it. The Haas versus the Mercedes for P7. Keep up the great work, guys. Keep up the good racing. Also, Kruner could join this party. Same with Fireball as well. The two Astons looking to get into the mix. 1.2 seconds separating these 4 drivers here. Looks like Worried Cloud went a little wide. That might allow Kruner to just gain a little bit of time. Pauly has just got a 3-second time penalty. He's not having the best race in terms of penalties there, as a lot of drivers are getting a lot of penalties. I think that's just how the racing goes, you know, guys. I think the Spanish Grand Prix, you get a lot of... Currently, it looks like an Alien Bayan in 3rd. Not exactly sure how that's going to work out. It's Not Sir Vapor spins off. What happened there? The Red Bull driver going off the track there. Unfortunate to see that. I wonder if he just spun off in the same place Blue Rocket did. It kind of looks like that's the case. Oh, that's Beast off the track too. Beast off the track at turn 12, if I'm not mistaken. Unfortunate to see that, but we got to catch up to the battle for first. Here we go. Tapastre on Mixed Mango around the outside. Oh, Mango keeps the position though. Tapastre has to yield. The Ferrari keeps ahead, and the Williams stays in P2. Blue Rocket gets a 3-second time penalty. He now has 15 seconds time penalties now. So we are now on lap 29 out of lap 33. Just a few laps remain, but in those few laps, everything can change, guys. Everything can change. As we have seen in previous races in the virtual world and LSR especially, anything can change. We will see what happens. I gotta say, the recovery drive by Alien Bayan has been pretty impressive, though. He has gained all the way up to 3rd position. It has been a very successful race for the Williams driver. He is under pressure from Breakfast King, who could get that 5-second penalty removed. It's possible he might get that 5-second penalty removed. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work out. Oh, that's not Sir Vapor spinning off there. That's at the 94 exit there. 1994, there was a chicane that was used. Oh, Mixed Mango gets a 3-second time penalty. The race leader, another penalty. 9 seconds now. So that will probably promote Tapastre up to 1st, Alien Bayan to 2nd. It will be a Williams 1-2, and actually, possibly, Kruner to P3. As here goes Tapastre on Mixed Mango. Oh no, his Kruner's just gotten a 3-second time penalty. That's not gonna, that's gonna hurt his race. So right now, Not Sir Vapor's just been given a 3-second time penalty. He's coming into the pit lane. I think he's struggling after that spin, as he's always retired from the session. Unfortunate to see that, of course, but that's okay. He'll move on to the next one even stronger. It was a really good race for him, I gotta say. He had a great race, and then I think that that chicane incident at the last turn kind of affected his race. Maybe he got damaged from that, and unfortunately just kind of lost the car in certain points of the track. Unfortunate, but that's the way it goes in racing. So anyway, moving on, the battle for first is still going at it right now. We still have that battle for fourth as well, between third and fifth. And Worried Cloud has now jumped himself up into 6th position as well. You know, Optics actually could get a really... Let's see what the gap is to him and the leader. 20 seconds. Optics could be getting like a top 7 finish. This could be a top 7 for him. We will find out in just a little bit of time. Moving on to the 31st lap out of 33. 6/10 separating Tepaxter and Mix Mango. Tepaxter knows that he shouldn't get a penalty, because that would ruin his chances, really, of being in contention for the race victory. But anyway, we did have a comment that came in. Softs will drop off. And, oh, is that JCK? That is, I think, JCK. Great to see you, man. Hope you're having a great day. And hope to see you in the next one as well. I know you're fighting for the championship with Elian. I don't know if points will be different. I don't know how points will be. I wonder if Elian will just have enough. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work out. I'll have to look at that. But anyway, yeah, you said that softs will drop off. Yeah, I think they're probably starting to drop off. I think the softs are going to drop off, and then actually probably now. So I wonder if it's going to be enough for Elian and the rest to catch up. I don't believe so. They are pretty far behind the rest. That was actually a pretty smart strategy by Mix Mango and Tepaxter. All they had to do is really conserve those tires. That was all they needed really to do, which was difficult, of course. Meanwhile, Ace Senna, who pit early on, is right on the back of Optics now. Optics and Ace Senna are the only two drivers not to score any penalties so far as we enter lap 32. Actually, the top two are kind of just separated between 0.4 of a second. They are actually quite close together. I don't know if Tepaxter will make the move because there is he's got penalties, but less penalties than Mix Mango. Ace Senna is going for the move on Optics. Here we go. The two are side by side coming down into turn one. Oh, a little bit of contact. It looks like a little bit of wheel banding there, but doesn't look like there's any damage. Senna will look to get ahead of Optics, though, on those fresher soft compound tires. Also, they are being kind of held up by Fireball, because the thing is that they're kind of in this DRS train. So Fireball right ahead will give Optics, Ace Senna, and Beast all DRS. So I don't know. We'll see how that all works out. But let's run on board with Mix Mango, the race leader currently. I don't believe he will finish in P1, though. So actually, we'll ride on board with Tepaxter, who's going to be winning this Grand Prix, if I'm not mistaken, with the current penalties that he does have. I don't believe he's going to make the move on Mix Mango, unless he's actually going to try it. Let's see. He's a little further behind Mix Mango. Let's see who has the fastest lap as well. I'll quickly check that. It is actually Tepaxter. Tepaxter does have the fastest lap, and he's going to try and go ahead of Mix Mango. Gets a penalty in the process, though. He's going to get ahead. I think Mix is just going to let him pass. Oh, Mango spins it off a little bit there. He's going to lose the car. He knows that Tepaxter will finish ahead. But actually, if Tepaxter gets another penalty, then Mix Mango will finish ahead if he overtakes him. But I think currently, Tepaxter will win this race if he just keeps it consistent, making sure that he just aces every single corner for the final lap of the Spanish Grand Prix here at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia. Also, we've had a great race between the midfield as well. We've had an incredible race, really, guys. This has been astonishing and just brilliant. Keep up the great work throughout the rest of the season and into the future as well. But Tepaxter, the driver that is reserving for Williams today, he's going to come around the final corner. We've only had one other winner that was a reserve driver in Group 2. That was in Mexico for round 3. Pasture will be the second, though, as he comes around the final chicane for Williams. Pasture around the final corner he goes to win the Spanish Grand Prix. Pasture wins here at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalonia in Group 2. It is Mix Mango in P2 for Ferrari, and Elian Bayan making it a Williams, both on the podium. Both Williamses on the podium. Elian Bayan will extend his championship lead off of A Senna. And I do believe Breakfast King will finish in 4th, with Crooner in 5th, Worry Cloud, and I think A Senna will jump to 5th. That's good points for Red Bull. Really good points. Optics will jump to 7th. But wow, what a race here today, guys. What an incredible race. We're just waiting for the final 2 finishers. It looks like Fedora and Rocket will come across the line in just a few seconds, guys. But wow, what an incredible race. Hats off to the drivers, guys. I mean, like, these drivers did an incredible job today. I didn't see too many incidents. There was only that chicane incident, really. So I want to say thank you guys for putting on an incredible job and just keeping it clean, doing a great job. But what the... A Senna just got a 20-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flag. When did he do that? When did he do that? Okay. That's a glitch right there. That will be, he will get that removed because that was really weird. I have no idea why that was the case there. But a Crooner 20-second time penalty as well. Okay, that's going to get removed. Both of those are going to get removed. Don't worry about that. So... looks like that is it for the Spanish Grand Prix. Pasture is the winner. Driver of the day to Mix Mango. I have to agree with that. He started pretty much last and finished 2nd. Wow. What a race for him here today. He makes it up on the podium as well. It is Pasture, the winner for Williams. It is also Mix Mango on the podium for Ferrari. And Elian Bayan, the championship leader, on the podium as well. He continues his lead over A Senna. And that'll be great as well to see how he continues on. Hopefully, that battle will continue on between A Senna and himself. A Senna finished P5. So... they kind of had equal pace, which is great. And the championship will move on to Italy as it has. And that will be incredible as well, guys. That will be truly incredible. So that's the results for the Spanish Grand Prix. Pasture is the race winner from 12th on the grid. Mix Mango makes it up onto the podium with Elian Bayan making a recovery drive to 3rd after that spin. Breakfast King is in 4th alongside, actually, A Senna in 5th. A Crooner in 6th. I know it doesn't look like that, but that's how the penalties kind of work. Then Optics, then Fireball, then Worry Cloud, and I do believe Beast in P10. So that's the end of the Spanish Grand Prix. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. We're now going to head into the loading screen, and pretty much that's going to be it, guys. I think that's pretty much... concluding everything from the Spanish Grand Prix. Once again, I want to say thank you to all the drivers for doing an incredible job. That was clean racing. Keep it up. Keep up the great work. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So before we end off, I just want to say thank you to all the viewers that joined. You guys are incredible. Like I mentioned previously, thank you to all the drivers that joined. Also, thank you to all the admins for getting the racing underway. You guys are incredible as always. Keep up the great work. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So that was the Spanish Grand Prix Round 8 in Group 2 in Season 1. Next time out, we'll be heading to Monza, to Milano area, and to the Autodromo Nazionale di Monza circuit for the Italian Grand Prix Round 9. That will be who will be champion. Let us know down in the comments down below. Will it be Elian? Will it be A Senna? Or any of the other drivers in contention for the championship as well? Let us know down in the comments section down below. Subscribe to the channel to see more LSR content. Like the video if you enjoyed it. This would really help us out, guys, if you did both. Also, follow us on Instagram as well if you want to see more just content on LSR. We do a lot of posts on there, so definitely do that, and join our Discord server to be a part of the Lightning Speed Racing community. So thank you very much, and I'm going to end this off. I'm Formula Jonah, signing off, your commentator for today, and I'll see you all in the next one. So from all of LSR, goodbye.